Welcome back. In Northwest news, a Bremerton police car collided with a truck on its way to help at a traffic stop. A Washington State Patrol spokesperson says Officer Donald Rogers was driving with his sirens activated today when he got into the left turn lane at an intersection and made a right turn. The Kitsap Sun newspaper reports another officer had just driven through the intersection to stop what was believed to be a stolen car. As Rogers was turning, the traffic light turned and a pickup truck headed into the intersection and collided with the police car. No injuries were reported from the collision, but both cars were damaged. The 47-year-old male driver of the truck was not cited at the scene, and State Patrol is investigating the collision. Today is the anniversary for a very special piece of furniture, a very special lamp to be specific. Reporter Vivian Huang brings us a story.
Soap Lake has been trying for years to build the world's largest lava lamp. Not many outside of Brent Blake might know the history of the iconic lamp as it reaches its 50th birthday. There's only one original brand of lava lamp, the Mathmos, and since 1963, their bright colors and psychedelic lava flows have made the British company's lamps intrinsically linked to alternative culture of the time. And now, half a century on, more than 1 million Mathmos products have been made and exported to customers around the world. The lava lamp was originally made by former Second World War pilot Edward Craven Walker, who took the idea from an egg timer design he spotted in a British pub. Craven Walker died in 2000, but his former wife Christine says Edward recognized the potential for such a design during 60s Britain.
At that time, everything was getting a little bit psychedelic, you know, Carnaby Street and the Beatles and things launching into space and so on, and he just thought it was quite funky and it might be something to launch into and see what he could make of it.
Having first used soda bottles and cocktail shakers filled with oil and wax, the inventor eventually perfected the design with specifically made glass containers. Christine remembers when her former husband's invention began to become a true part of 60s culture.
We even heard one day at the factory, we were selling to a store in Birkenhead, which is near Liverpool, and they rang up and said, just thought you'd like to know that Ringo Starr's been in and bought one. So that was a great, brilliant, we made it sort of thing.
The success of Craven Walker's design wasn't limited to the swinging 60s. The 90s trend for retro revival brought lava lamps back into fashion, heralding a renaissance for the Mathmos brand. Mathmos owner Cressida Granger says she purposefully kept her company's production lines in the UK.
I felt it was important to keep Mathmos's production of lava lamps in the UK because they'd always been made here and because they were invented here and because I think it's really special to manufacture something that's been invented and made in Britain for 50 years.
While some might claim the 60s trends and 90s nostalgia show lava lamps have had their day, others believe there's still room for Craven Walker's iconic designs on modern shelves. Lava lamp collector and expert Anthony Vaz says the hypnotic movement of the lava is almost impossible to resist.
I think there's something about it that appeals to people, that draws people in. And I think it's the motion within the lamp. I think it's the way that it flows, how it's anti-repetitive, how it's a mixture of light and chaos blending together. And I think it's that which kind of pulls people in, draws them in, and before you know it, you've kind of just spent 15 minutes looking at it.
50 years after they flowed into existence, the lava lamp looks set to stay. For iFIBER 1 News, this is Vivian Huang.
Thank you, Vivian. Well, that's going to do it for us here at iFIBER 1 News. We want to thank you for watching, and we'll see you again tomorrow.